All right, I haven't done a cell tower in a while, so I'm gonna do one of those today. This is like a word search. We're trying to use every letter in the grid in one of the words, and there's only one way to solve it. Let's see, my first thing I see here is plug. Do we want to do plug? The W is interesting. Let's look at the W because it's not gonna be WP, right? It's not gonna be WC. If we do WU, then the PL are gonna be isolated there. So I think it's gotta be WH. Probably, I was gonna say where. We can't do where. Weather. Whether or not you like the weather, it always changes. I don't know. We can do promise or promised. Yep. So I think it's gonna be weather. Let's do weather. If we do plug, then we can do computes. Yep, so plug. Compute or computes or computed. Imposed or impose. If we do impose, then it would probably be computed. Then we would, what, sit? Since is good, but then we need to, the TS would be in trouble there. Okay, so it's either promise or promise. Let's see what's gonna be over here. So, this D, if it's not promised, what's this D gonna go with? It's not gonna be S, yeah, it's gotta be promised, I think. I promise it will work out if we do promised. I hope. So we're gonna do compute or computes. So we're gonna have that UT cosine? Or cosines? That's pretty good. Cosines is pretty good. Computes, imposed. What's going on with this DT? If we do computed, and that's the D, then we'd have ST. Right, because I was thinking about sits, but then you can't do cosine. We can do computes or computed. But if we do impose and computed, then we've got this STS thing going here. But if we do computes, then we've got DTS. Yeah, so I don't think cosine is gonna work. Because if we do compute, we can do the S or the D. I think it's gotta be sits, right? But then what's... So what's going on over here then? We don't necessarily have to do COS, we could do CON. We can do coin. But that doesn't really help. Coins? And then, yeah, but then you still got the same problem over here with the T and the D. Concept would work with imposed and computed and sits. And then session, yep. Concept, can we do anything else? No. We can't do like concepts or something. Now session, that's good. Now we can do computed. Oh, we gotta get the N in there. Not computed. Sits. And then impose or imposed. I'm thinking imposed. And then this. Turbine, no. Ooh. Because we got pure down here, but then what's gonna happen with... There's an X down here too. Why didn't I look at the X? Explains. That explains why I forgot to look at the X. Titles. I like titles there. Rowing, pure, disturb. Yep. Ooh. If we do disturbed, Throwing. I am not throwing this puzzle. As the kids would say. And impose, as my kids would say anyways. All right, there we go. Got it with no mistakes. There was a few almost mistakes in there, but interesting. So it's always interesting when you have these E, D, E, S, you know, all these different potential endings. Imposed, it could have been a D there. Rowing instead of throwing, so makes it tricky, but you know, focusing on, I should have seen the X earlier, explains. I could have had that a lot earlier, but like this W up here, there was only, you know, it was pretty limited. So focusing on those letters that are limited is the way to go. So anyways, let me know how you did with Cell Tower 242. Be sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you again soon with some more puzzles. Here's an interesting question. Which song has spent the most time at number 2 on the Billboard Top 100 without making it to that was
number
really
1?
good. On the left, awesome. Ballet over here. Okay, it is L and T, just like I was thinking. Now, alphabet. There we go, that's a good one.